What's up, guys? What's happening? Welcome back to Frankie Panky's Journey. Okay, so I'm excited. I've got energy, as you can tell. I've had a little home time, and I've got a delicious dinner I'm eating. So we have, oh yeah, you guys, you ask, what is that? This is deliciousness. This is called broccoli and cheese. Yeah, broccoli and cheese. You can't go wrong with broccoli and cheese, guys. Loaded with cheese. And as you can see, the steam is coming off. These are turkey breasts with lots of delicious gravy. I don't want to tell it too much because the gravy will spill all over. But turkey breast and broccoli and cheese. Turkey breast and broccoli and cheese. Okay. And then I've got my buddy drink, which is tea, you guys. So if you know the Mega Buddy, then you know I'm at the Quick Trip. And somebody recommended this place to me, and it is the best. It is really good, you guys. So, however, I didn't get this dinner here. I got this dinner before I left at the grocery store at Albertsons. So, you can get these broccoli cheddar au gratin right here, you guys. Delicious. Oh yeah, you can get that at Albertsons, right where the deli is. And then I have my chicken breast and gravy, and it comes in like this. So, pretty awesome, you guys. So that's where my delicious dinner comes from. Hell yes. Okay. So, I am really, really excited to talk to you guys. Here's the downside. I went to go use my computer last night, and my charger, it doesn't work anymore. It's dead. Which, just is my luck, because I leave the house a day before that, and then guess what? I can't get a charger. So anyway, I ordered one on Amazon last night, and I'll be home in 2 weeks. I'm not staying out as long this time. So in 2 weeks, I'll be home, and I'll get my charger. So, it's going to take a couple weeks before this video gets up, unfortunately, you guys. I'm sorry. It just didn't work out. I don't, you know how those things happen. So, with that being said, let's have some deliciousness. Oh, these are good. I've never had this before, guys. This is really good. I love broccoli cheese at home, but this is like nacho cheese. It tastes really good. And I usually just put like grated cheese on my broccoli. But this is really good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I am, it's really a beautiful day today, actually, guys. I am actually currently right now in Austin, Minnesota. And actually delivering tomorrow in Hager City, Wisconsin. But this was probably the best truck stop for me to stop that actually had parking, because there's really not much parking further up for semi trucks. It's kind of like you're taking a risk, a real big gamble. So, and I like to stop where I actually have like a facility I need to use. I'm not really big on stopping like on the side, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. It's my first time having this one too. Definitely a hit for sure. So, I walked in to the Quick Trip, and if you guys haven't been to a Quick Trip, it's kind of like a mini little convenience store. It's really kind of cool because they have fresh food. And when I mean like fresh food, you can get like a gallon of milk here. You can get actually meat. Like if you're gonna go out and grill your meat, they have like certain meats here that you can get. They have ground beef. They have I think I saw some like hamburgers already pre-made in there. where you just put them on the grill. They're already pre-made patties. So they actually have some good stuff. Plus, they have tons of soup. Like, they have a soup bar, just like fresh soup, guys. And they also have, what else they have? They have eggs you can get there, cheese, you know, and then they have like egg sandwiches that you can get in the morning. They have all kinds of like chicken. They're known for like their rotisserie chicken and their fried chicken. They have mashed potatoes. What was it? Mac and cheese. All kinds of cool stuff. So, So, it's like a gas station, but it's like a convenience store that's really nice inside. So anyway, I had to get my my supplies. So I got water, chicken, you know, just did a little bit of food in case, like, before I run out, I wasn't like in between trying to scramble, trying to find a place to eat and stuff. So yeah. So anyway, so I am excited to tell you guys a really good juicy story. Okay, so let me start with my home time. My home time, you guys, was amazing, and I totally need my home time. So remember I was talking to you guys about cars? I bought a car, yeah. So you're asking, what kind of car did I buy? Well, you'll find out right after this bite. So I bought a Jeep Compass Latitude, you guys. I'm so excited over it. It's so nice. It's white. And ever since I was like, I don't remember, but ever since I was young, I always wanted a moonroof. So this car came with a panoramic moonroof, which means it goes all the way back past the passenger seat. And it's like so awesome. So I was cruising around the beach, cruising along and down the highway in LA, you know, doing stargazing. Like my cousin Sauce Queen got me hooked on this app that you can stargaze on, and you can see where all the planets are, all the stars, all the constellations, everything. It is so awesome, you guys. So I'll actually put that in my description, what app it is, because it's free, which is the best part, and you can totally stargaze in it, and it's so awesome. So I was having so much fun with my family stargazing in my new ride. Super excited. So it was kind of stressful buying a car, as you guys probably know too. So I had been looking for like a whole, like really seriously looking for like a whole week, talking to dealers, trying to get the best deal, and it was really hard and difficult because every car I wanted like was being sold before I could even get home. And of course, salespeople are hungry. They do not want to wait for you to, like, they want it now. So if you tell them I can't come for 3 days, that car's gone. So that was kind of the struggle. So when I got home, I dedicated a whole day to like literally looking for a car. I was determined to buy a car that day. So I had called, you know, I was really wanting like a truck, but that just seemed to be like way out of my budget. I didn't want to put that much money down that they wanted me to put down. I didn't want the big high payment. So I scratched it. And so I'm still going to get an RV. It's just going to be a different kind of RV. And that'll probably be like down the road, you know, mucho down the road. But anyway, that's my goal. So I ended up buying the Jeep Compass, and after about half the day filling out the applications, going through the credit process, talking to different dealers, negotiating, and like dealers don't want to negotiate anymore. It's like, hello, and it's because like cars are flying off the shelf. They don't need to negotiate, you know. Like they're like, oh well, we just got somebody right now that will buy it for this price, you know. It's like, hello, it's called negotiation. Yeah, it's crazy. So, you guys, I was really hungry. I'm almost done with this. I haven't finished like the video. Nuts. I'm gonna slow down. So, anyway, I went to go check out this car because the interest rate was like really good, you guys, and the payment was really good, and the financing amount was really good. So he emailed me everything, and I was like, okay, I'm sold. So the dealership was way out in a city called Paris, which was like almost 2 hours away from my house, from LA. So it took me forever because it was in Riverside County, and it took me forever, but it was way worth it because it was like the best deal around everywhere that I was looking. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna drive out there. So I drive out there. My sister takes me. You know, we went to lunch beforehand. Because, you know, when you go to those dealerships, they can tell you everything and send it to you. And then when you get there, it's like, there's 4 squares. How about this price in this square? How about this price in that square? No, I don't like that price. You know how it goes. Yeah. So even with the COVID-19, they wanted to try to play that game. It's crazy. So we get there, and the guy's got the 2 vehicles already pulled up. Because I had 2 in mind. I wanted either the Grand Cherokee or the Compass. So the Grand Cherokee didn't have a 4-wheel drive. So I was like, yeah, I really want the 4-wheel drive. And I wanted the moonroof. And so it came in the Compass for the right price. So I said, okay. So I drove the Grand Cherokee first because it was black, and so it was like really good eye candy for me to look at, and it was like so shiny. I was like, oh yeah, that's the one I want. But after I drove it, I realized it didn't drive as smooth and really nice like I was like expecting. So I drove the Compass, and the Compass was like, oh my god, I was like gliding. I loved it. I was like, 4-wheel drive makes a huge big difference. If you haven't driven a 4-wheel drive, it's like big difference in the way it handles and everything. So we're there probably like, I don't know, 30 minutes by that time after I test drove it. And because COVID-19, the sales guys can't drive in the car with you guys. So that's the best part, because you can sit there and talk amongst your family. You can check out all the gadgets without them like breathing down your neck, you know, which one you want, you know, rambling off all this crap. So I like it better, actually. So I get back. I said, okay, I want the Jeep Compass. So they had to redo all the paperwork because originally they were thinking I was going to have the Grand Cherokee. I mean, the Cherokee. So I was like, no, I don't want the Cherokee. So they redo it, and the guy tells me how much I need to put down. So I said, okay, well, I need to go to the bank and, you know, get the cashier's check. So the sales guy goes, hey, I'll take you to the bank, because we go to the same bank. And he's like, and I know exactly where it's at. And I said, okay. So he takes me in the car that I actually test drove, the other one. So I had noticed something about that car, you guys, when I test drove it. And that's why I didn't test drive it very far, because it was really low on gas. So waste bank and take care of, you know, things, and then on the way back, we're driving back, and guess what? On the freeway, you guys, you guessed it, we ran out of gas. Yeah. So I'm here with the sales manager in the car, getting ready to go back to the dealership to close the deal, and we run out of gas on the side of the freeway on a busy commute, you guys. Yeah. How funny of a story is that? You run out of gas when you go buy a car. Sales manager too, of all people, should have known. He's like, yeah, I was staring at this gauge when you were inside the bank, and I thought maybe I should get some gas, but I thought, well, we'll have enough to get back to the dealership. Hello, we ran out of gas. Yeah. So hilarious though, right? Running out of gas. I mean, who does that, you guys? So we run out of gas, and we're on the side of the freeway. He calls his boss, and his boss goes like, for real? Like, seriously? He's like, yeah, dude, we ran out of gas. We got a problem here. So his boss grabs a gas can from the dealership. And mind you, the dealership was only like 3 miles down the road. That guy took like almost an hour to get to us because we were on the opposite side of the freeway. 3 miles down the road. That tells you how bad traffic is in Riverside County. It's no better in Riverside than it is in like freaking LA. So we're waiting, and all of a sudden, and this is something I didn't know, but I guess in LA, in Riverside County, they have like this roadside assistance. It's called an emergency roadside assistance. Like, tow trucks just randomly will stop and tow you off the freeway for free, but within a certain miles. I think it was like 2 miles or 3 miles down the road, just safe, like a little haven. So this guy, tow truck, comes up and he's like, hey man, this isn't really a safe spot for you guys to be like parked on the side of the shoulder. And we're like, yeah, no kidding, we know that, but we kind of ran out of gas. And I'm sitting there laughing hysterically. I was like in shock, but it was like freaking funny. Who has a story like that go and buy a car and you run out of gas before you even buy the car? You're just like still in negotiation talks. I mean, of all people, it can only happen to me. So the guy like is really sweet. He tows us off. He's like, hey, I can give you a couple gallons of free gas to get you started. Well, he gave us a couple free gallons of gas, and of course it wouldn't start still because it was like bone dry, you guys, like bone dry. So luckily he towed us off, and there was like an Arco station, which is a gas station in California that's like big franchise, and we got gas there. And he towed us off the side of the road. But when we got back, I said, note to self, if that was a date, you just failed, because you couldn't even afford to buy me dinner, let alone a freaking tank of gas. I'm like, that would be called a buzzkill already. Oh my God, we had a huge laugh over it. It was so funny. I was like, who does that? So the manager's like, hey, dinner's on me. Take your family out. Send me in the receipt. Take a picture of it and send me in a receipt, and I'll reimburse you. I said, okay, that's awesome. Thank you. Okay, it's been a week and a half, guys, and I've yet to see the refund back on my Texas Roadhouse $70 dinner. Yeah, hello. And I've called. Can you believe that? It's like, okay, that's a little bit bad business. First you run out of gas on the side of the freeway, and then you say you're gonna buy me dinner for me and my family, and then you don't even reimburse me $70? Come on now. I'm telling you, some of these dealerships, like gimmick. So that was the first story of my home time, guys. Other than that, I had a really good time. It was my mom's birthday. I got to celebrate with her. We had a really good weekend. We went to a place called the Scano Gardens, which is out in La Canada and Flint Ridge area. It's like a really awesome botanical garden. Really natural stuff, a lot of plants, and Anyway, I wanted to do something that had to do with like Halloween, because I'm going to be on the road most of this month and I like Halloween. But I was kind of disappointed. Now I see kind of stuff all over on Facebook about people going to Toscana Gardens, and it was like, when we were there, it was like freaking things were dying. Like the plants were dying, the cactus was dying. Like there was nothing set up for Halloween. We were like super disappointed. Now I see it's like everybody's like got Halloween over there at Toscana Gardens. I was like, I was not happy. So, and that was my first time there actually. I've been raised in California in the LA area, and I have never gone to Toscana Gardens. It was crazy. So we went there, and then we went down to the LA Zoo. And I thought, you know what? They normally like have the zoo like totally dolled up for holiday stuff, and went down there. It was like a total letdown. There was hardly any animals out. I was like, people, if you're gonna open up and it's an outdoor activity, like at least have like stuff for you guys to see, you know? It's like you freaking just want to charge people, but you have no like entertainment to see. I was like so irritated. But on a positive note, like I spent my week with my mom, her birthday. I had to buy a new car, which I was all excited about. So that was pretty cool. So at the end of this video, you guys, I took like maybe a 40-second video, because it happened so fast. The guy came up, you know, the tow truck guy. So I took like a 40-second video of the guy. We're sitting in the car still, and the guy's lifting us up on the tow truck, so it's kind of like elevated a little bit, and I'm laughing hysterically. So I took a video of it, and I'm going to post it at the end of this video. So stay tuned and watch it, because it's like freaking hilarious. So so yeah. So next time when I go home, though, I was like, I won't be home as long. So I'll be just kind of short little couple days or whatever, and I won't be able to do too much because, you know, I want to relax a little bit. So, but I'd been out like a month, you guys, so I took a week because I was exhausted and it was starting to like get on my nerves. It was like edging me, so definitely needed to have some home time. Wow, that was a sticker. But now I'm back on the road. I wanted to do a video for you guys, but like every day I was so busy, and the days just got away from me that I was like, oh my god. And then the one day I was going to do a video, I was like, oh, this is the perfect video to do for you guys. So I was going to do steak, because we made some really delicious steak. But then it was like the day got away from me, and I wanted to watch the vice president debate. I was so bad. So I was like, okay, I'm going to watch that. And I was like, sorry guys, but I had to watch that and not do the steak dinner for you guys. So I ate my steak dinner while I was watching that. So there you have it. So I bought some watermelon the other day, you guys, and it was like freaking amazing. It was so fantastic. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't had watermelon in forever. So I had that. But this is really good. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. By the way, my dinner was fantastic, because I mean, literally, I was so hungry I ate the whole thing. And you know me, I don't really always eat my whole meal. So Okay, guys. Well, I hope you have a good couple days, and I'm gonna start filming a little bit more. And then when I get home, maybe I'll get home before, you know, my 2 weeks. Maybe I'll just like end up getting a load that goes down there, and then I can stop and pick it up. But if I don't, then it'll be a couple weeks before you see this video, or the videos after that too. So, but when you do see them, it's gonna be like on like Donkey Kong, guys. So, excuse me. Woo! That means it was a good meal when you do a little burp afterwards, or a hiccup. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Love you, and we will talk to you soon. Bye. My car experience. Buying a new car. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh. So I went to the bank to get the check from the sales guy, and we ran out of gas on the side of the freeway. And this really nice tow truck guy stopped by to take us off the freeway.